Hello and welcome to episode 13 of my FM24 early access save with Liverpool. Coming up on today's episode, two games for you. We're at home to Wolves in the Premier League and then away to Olympique Marseille in the first leg of our Europa League semi-final. So let's get straight into it and I'll show you the team to face Wolves in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for this one, and it is Alisson in goal. Back four is Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate and Alexander-Arnold. Thiago behind Szoboszlai and McAllister in midfield. Diaz on the left wing, Salah on the right, Darwin Núñez up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant manager is once again emphasising media credit. I want a really good performance this time, so I'm going to point the finger and say to them, we're favourites for a reason, make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. And let's get out into the tunnel. With things out of your hands, do you really think Liverpool can become Premier Division champions? We can only focus on doing our job. Have your team been able to make this place such a fortress of late? Hard work. It always helps to be as prolific as your team have been recently, right? Well, goals win games, so of course. And let's get into the action and see if we can record a Premier League win. We've got a corner in the second minute of the match. Alexander-Arnold with a right-footed in-swinger. It's off the crossbar. And Szoboszlai's header ends up in the arms of Jose Sa. But we're on the attack again. Robertson into Szoboszlai. He finds Van Dijk, who gives it straight back to him. Szoboszlai returns the compliment. Van Dijk into Thiago to Konate. Forward to McAllister. Sprays it out to Diaz on the left-hand side. Tricks his man, finds Robertson. Diaz shoots and finds the bottom corner. And it is Liverpool 1, Wolves 0. So great start. 3 minutes gone. 1-0 to the good already. And up to 80 points. So 4 points adrift of Manchester United. And we are just past the 15-minute mark. Jose Sa with the goal kick to Frances. Semedo comes forward. Is cut off by Szoboszlai, who gets the ball and is surely fouled, but no. Pedro Neto finds Semedo. Back to Frances. McAllister nips in to win it. Finds Darwin Núñez. And we don't get the penalty. Robertson to Szoboszlai, who finds the bottom corner, and it's 2-0 after 17 minutes. And we're in complete control of the match at this point. Manchester United still drawing 0-0 with Luton at this stage. I'm not hoping for a miracle with Luton. I'm expecting Manchester United to win that and win it comfortably. So the only thing we can do is make sure that we win to keep the gap as it is. It's back with Jose Sa. Plays it short to Frances. Into Neto, who plays it forward. And the tackle gives the ball straight to Hee-chan. And Robertson makes the block. Diaz picks up the ball, but he's got a lot of work to do. And we win the throw-in. And the highlight comes to an end. Free kick, Salah with the ball in. And Jose Sa with the gather. And he bowls it short to Frances. Into Doyle, back to Sa. Finds Kilman. To Ait-Nouri, into Hee-chan, who gives it straight to Konate, finds Salah, who gives it to Alexander-Arnold, through for Luis Diaz, who has the shot and it's over the top. Big chance not taken. And Manchester United remain at 0-0 with Luton at the moment. Van Dijk to Konate. Konate holds it up, plays it back to Van Dijk. Forward for Robertson, into Diaz. Back to Van Dijk. Square ball finds Alexander-Arnold, who plays it out to the right for Salah. Infield to McAllister, who bursts forward. Salah takes over, finds Nunez, and he's missed the target. And the highlight comes to an end. Manchester United are behind against Luton, so the shock at the moment is on. And we are approaching half-time. And there is the half-time whistle. We lead Wolves by 2-0. So let's go give the lads some words of encouragement. Going well, capable of even better. And let's have a look at any potential substitutions. Darwin Nunez is not having a good game. Diogo Jota can come on up front. And we'll take off the yellow-carded Alexander-Arnold and bring on Joe Gomez. And that'll do for half-time. So let's start the second half. And let's see if we can improve our situation. And get a third goal to really take charge of the match. So an hour gone, it remains 2-0. And now we've got a corner. Robertson's ball in. The header from Konate makes it 3-0. And it does stand. So it is 3-0. 64 minutes gone. Man United still trailing Luton at Old Trafford. Gomez's throw in to McAllister. Gomez to Salah. It's off the woodwork and Wolves get it away. And we are 20 minutes from the end of the match. Still winning 2-0. Another corner. Robertson with the ball in. The header from Van Dijk and it's 4-0. So we're certainly doing our bit to apply the pressure. And a quick check on the score at Old Trafford. Mason Mount has found them an equaliser. I fully expect them to go on and complete the turnaround. Van Dijk into Robertson. Plays it forward for Diaz. Back to Szoboszlai. Into McAllister in central midfield. Forward to Diogo Jota. Plays it to the right for Gomez, who gets to the byline, plays it back to Thiago. It's deflected into the path of Diaz. He finds the back of the net, and that's 5-0. So we've certainly done our bit in this match. And at the moment, Manchester United are dropping points, but they're going to pick one up as it stands. We're into the final 5 minutes, so let's demand more. United have taken the lead. Their game is behind ours. There's only 73 minutes gone. They're 2-1 to the good, so we'll have to wait for the final score in that one. But our match finishes Liverpool 5, Wolves 0, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and it is the first leg of our Europa League semi-final against Olympique Marseille. Team for this one: Alisson in goal, back four is Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate and Alexander-Arnold, Gravenberch at the base of midfield, Szoboszlai and McAllister ahead of him, Diaz on the left, Salah on the right, Nunez up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is once again going down the media credit route. I haven't used that in quite a while actually, so I am this time going to agree with him. We'll point the finger and say that. And let's get out into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. How do you approach this match with both teams in good form ahead of kickoff? We've got a good opportunity to show everyone we're up for the challenge. As much as it might be a cliche, is the first goal all important? We'll always play to win the game, so of course we want to score the first goal. Liverpool were impressive last time out against Wolves. How do you carry that form into this match? We want to play well in every match. So let's get into it and try and do exactly that. The crucial thing though is making sure we are in a position after this match to go on and win the tie. So what we want to do is make sure we're not behind when we come back to Anfield. So as long as we're at least level, then everything is in our own hands and we're good. Salah plays it back. Darwin Núñez to Robertson, and Andy Robertson's shot goes all the way through the goalkeeper into the back of the net, and it is Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. Perfect start. 7 minutes gone. McAllister into Núñez. He loses out, and Marseille are on the attack now. Sarr with the chance to shoot, and he drags it wide. And now we're on the attack again, but it's given away to Ndiaye. Konate picks up the loose ball though, plays it to Gravenberch, on to Szoboszlai, to McAllister, forward for Salah, who's in the area, and he doesn't miss those. Mohamed Salah makes it Marseille 0, Liverpool 2, and that's his 150th for Liverpool. And already it's looking like a long way back for Marseille. Alexander-Arnold now with a free kick into McAllister. Squares it to Szoboszlai, on to Diaz. Out to the left for Robertson. Pulls it back to McAllister. And it's in off the post from Alexis McAllister. Makes it Marseille 0. In fact, it won't count. It would have been 3-0. It remains 2. And now it's Marseille on the attack. Corner. Renan Lodi pulls it back to Correa. And that one's deflected, and the follow-up shot from Lebrun is over the top of the crossbar. We've had it all our own way, more or less, in the opening 20 minutes or so. And as long as we don't concede, this will be a really good job. Well done. Pau Lopez with the goal kick to Mbemba. Veretout to Klaus. Diaz wins it back for Liverpool. Finds Van Dijk, who plays it back to Diaz. He's looking for support. Finds Gravenberch. Diaz again. Gives the ball away to Kondogbia. But Konate nips in to win it back. Plays it back to Van Dijk, who gives the ball away to Harrit. Harrit crosses it. Correa beaten in the air, but Sarr picks up the loose ball, and his ball finds Harrit, who finds Ndiaye, and Iliman Ndiaye has got one back for Marseille, but that one's disallowed as well. It remains 2-0, and at the moment everything is going our way. Still no further goals, but we do have a corner. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, and Konate is unable to convert the chance, and it's still 2-0 in the last 5 minutes of the first half now. And just looking at this stage to maintain that 2-0 lead at half time, and we have. So let's go and give some words of encouragement. Let's outstretch the arms. Very pleased, we've created loads. Scoreboard reflects that. Let's see, do we need to make any changes? In terms of performance, no. I think though I will just spare the legs of Luis Diaz and bring on Cody Gakpo on the left. And I will also take Darwin Núñez off and bring Moukoko on. As the game is secure, let's give him another 45-minute run out. And let's see if we can extend our lead in the second half. So we'll make another change after an hour. And that one will be probably Robertson coming off. Szoboszlai with a free kick. It's gone over the top of the crossbar. And we will now bring Robertson off. and bring on Tsimikas, as Alexander-Arnold gets the throw in to McAllister, Konate into Szoboszlai, back to Van Dijk, and it's out to Tsimikas on the left, forward for Gakpo, who crosses to Moukoko, can't convert the chance, and Marseille bring it away. I'm going to take Salah off now and bring on Harvey Elliott on the right. And final change is going to be Alexander-Arnold off for Joe Gomez. And it is Klaus with the throw-in for Marseille. Gets it back. And Unahi finds Kondogbia to Klaus. Kondogbia's shot, and Jeffrey Kondogbia has found the back of the net and he's cut the deficit in half. It is Marseille 1, Liverpool 2. And if we can keep that, it will still be job done. And that has happened. Full time, Olympique Marseille 1, Liverpool 2. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Premier League table, and with 3 games to go, we're on 80 points, 6 points adrift of leaders Man United. So let's have a look now at what's coming up on the next episode, and I'm going to bring you straight back. I'll show you the Premier League game away to West Ham and the home game in the Europa League, the second leg against Marseille. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.